Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website addressed below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So, with that said, we have a webinar coming up, myself and Heather from Astrology with Heather. If you want to be on there, it is donations based, so you can pay anything you like from 50p to £50. It's completely up to you. With that said, we are going to be covering the big picture, 2020 right through to 2026. We're going to be talking astrology. We're going to be talking numerology. We're going to be talking tarot. This is going to be a really, really great webinar. I'm really looking forward to being a part of it. So if you want to get on that, the link in the description box below. So before we start, your key to the week is the High Priestess. So this week, now usually I say to people, listen to your intuition, which is always true when you see this card. But this week it does look like there is going to be a secret that is divulged to you. Somebody is sharing something to you, something with you, knowledge, information that you didn't have before, something that maybe you weren't supposed to be privy to, but you get that inside scoop. So pay attention this week to what comes up. And if somebody says, I have to tell you something, you know that it's going to be something juicy, but it's something to be kept to yourself. For your actions and your options, you have the Five of Wands. So this could be a week actually where you are either getting together with I mean, it looks like a secret get-together. That's the only way that I can say it, because you've got the Five of Wands here, which tends to be a lot of people. And the High Priestess is things that happen in secret or things that are hidden, the hidden things revealed. And it does, for me, if I'm honest, it looks like this week you're having some sort of get-together or gathering that not everybody is privy to. So there's not going to be a whole bunch of invites. It's not for everyone. It's just for you and whoever obviously else is there with you. But very, very interesting for sure. For your communications and conversations, you have the Page of Swords. So this could be you getting some sort of information when it comes to your work, when it comes to the profession. It may be as well that the inside scoop that you're getting is that a position comes up, and one that makes you go, oh my gosh, I would love to do that, or that's suited to me, or that's what I've always wanted to do, or maybe those hours suit me better than anybody else. And this, it could be that you're finding out something to do with, especially for those of you that are employed by somebody else or like a company, it looks like you're finding out about a position maybe before it goes on thing, so that you can do that internal application. It could be that you are getting news of, maybe the company's hunting for something, or maybe there is there's going to be an open interview or a group interview of some sort, just to see who's interested and all of that sort of stuff. But this is great because it definitely swings in your favor. It's like you're gaining some sort of information this week. Now, when it comes to those of you that have children, if there is something that comes up that you learn about your child or about your child's friends, my advice to you would be wait until they come to you with it. If you charge straight in this week and say like, oh, I know that this is happening and the chances are you're going to have a full-scale rebellion on your hands. So just err on the side of caution with that. For your money and materials, you have the King of Cups, right? So this is great because it means that this week you are starting to say to yourself, I mean, Capricorns tend to be, lots of people say like, oh, they like nice things and stuff. They do, but they also tend to be very pragmatic. They're very, very cautious when it comes to money, when it comes to resources. This King of Cups kind of suggests that this week you might be letting a bit loose, right? So, and the fact that it comes up here with your Five of Wands, you could be, maybe you're going to a party, maybe you're going to some sort of get together or a gathering, maybe you're going out to eat with friends or to a restaurant of some sort. Definitely possible. I mean, you have the King of Cups, which for me, when it comes to money and materials, the King of Cups loves opulence, right? He loves all of that good stuff. Opulence. If you know, then you know. When it comes to your physical health this week, it's very likely to be your tummy and lower than your tummy, so your reproductive, you want to look after that this week. For those of you that are single, if you're aligning with somebody on a bit of a one-nighter sort of energy, just be very careful. That's as much as I'm going to go into. High Priestess, hidden things revealed. But yeah, when it comes to your money and your finances, this week you could be getting a boost to the finances that you're not necessarily sharing with anybody. So this is money that comes in, or some sort of promise or boost that you kind of put away for a rainy day, so to speak. For your love and relations, you have the Ace of Swords, right? So for those of you that are single, this week it does look like you're meeting somebody. Very likely to be a Scorpio person or a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. And yeah, interestingly enough, because you've got the Page of Swords there, it may very well be that this person either works with you or works alongside you or is in your work orbit. For those of you that are single, for partnered even, this looks like you and your partner are really starting to figure out where it is that you're actually going to live. And it does feel like a lot of you are thinking about moving abroad, which is interesting. That hasn't come up before. But it might be a plan that you're making, sort of, a pact that you're making together, but you're not necessarily sharing it with anybody outside of your people. So an interesting week for you guys, for sure. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.